Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Wisconsin Badgers, Barry Alvarez Field at historic Camp Randall Stadium, where we are looking forward to a fantastic battle. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a team who is rested and ready, coming off a bye, the Wisconsin Badgers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. They'll go to the ground. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw, it's Childs. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Sometimes people say... This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. And that pass picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got his man downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football with that.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Childs. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Now on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. From from the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers.
The offense set for a first down play. Running back goes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He spins that thing down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
Hey, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Looking down the middle. Hauls it in. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Looking to go up top on first down. Soft spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Oh, man, the big fellas.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. He's going to pass. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. A promising start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now they've got it first down at the 41. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. How about this running back dragging a toe and getting it in back? It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Happy Valley, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions and one of the most passionate fan bases in all of college football. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. From the gun, the ground game. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Going to try to pop one on the screen. What a cut. Now he's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Quarterback on the keeper. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses. Stop.
To the end zone and is picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass.
Defense has them pinned back, and listen to this crowd roar. The give to the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. They pick up a 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Quickly out to the tight end. And the Trojans get it past the sticks. On first down from their own 22. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Working that left side now. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. To the ground with the back. Tackled after picking up the first down. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the...
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Good timing on the quick out. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wants to throw on first down. Pass on the way in. It's picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. A first down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Childs. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got him this time. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
He wants to throw here on second down. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on third down. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Complete downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
When you play zone and you drop...
First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. On target to the left. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. He couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his man down the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
This offense is not letting up, guys.
First down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Childs. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Turnover margin always goes...
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. At the 35, he's loose. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far.
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. After the run, now to throw. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And you know what? You kind of just...
When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point. You've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were. They knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So, David, to your point, just keep getting better